Hello everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to do a request video for you guys. Oiling and brushing my hair. I'm using this. I'm gonna clean it first. This piece of a brush. The backing and the paddle broke, but I am able to get it fixed again. So it's just this. But it still works really well. I think my hair is in a phase where it sheds a lot. I think that means it's growing. I'm not sure. But it's been shedding quite a bit. So the oil that I'm going to use is going to be Soapbox. Oh My Growth Lengthening Vitamin Booster 5-minute rinse out. It's biotin 7 vegan collagen omega-3 blend. And it has also B9 folic acid, vitamin E, apple, banana, papaya, linseed oil, sesame, rapeseed, fruit extract, omega-3 source, alma. It's alma. And alma, I think, is in those Indian oils that you see for the hair growth, which I was looking into those oils. It's important to brush. If you put the oil in your scalp, it's important to brush it through the hair And it's important to find a good brush that you feel like the oil can distribute to the bottom really well. This is the other oil that I was using. This is the Diffeel brand. Ultra Growth with Basil and Castor Oil. Castor oil is known for growth. What I used to do is use a Q-tip or just my finger and put it here where my brows really were not growing. And I noticed here some growths. So it does work. And so I just put this on the scalp to help it grow. And then I just brush it through. I just started a new bottle of the Knoxville, and yes, it says men because the male bottle has a higher percentage than the female. And I need all the help I can get, so I got the male. And it's okay to do that. It's fine to do. So what will happen is just because it's a higher percentage, so the male minoxidil is 5%, or I guess 0.5 or 5, I'm not quite sure, but anyway. And the female, I think, is only 2. So what will happen, because it's a higher concentration of the product, it'll make your scalp, like if you put too much or you leave it on for too long, it makes your scalp itch like crazy. So that's the only thing. And that's what I experienced the other day. And that's just because it's a higher percentage and it's your scalp getting used to it. But that it's nothing wrong with it. So, and then this is just a Walgreens. No, I'm sorry, this is just the Target brand. If you want to get the actual Knoxville from their actual company, it's, more expensive, but it's essentially the same thing. So. It is very runny because it's a liquid, of course. So get your towel, or I clean it with my hair, or you just start brushing it immediately because it'll start running. So that's the only thing I would say about getting a higher percentage. It's just that it'll itch really bad. But I also put that on my brows because it works for that too. But I'll say that it is toxic. I don't know about dogs, but it is toxic to cats. Even if you have a drip of it on the counter somewhere, even if you have it on your fingers, make sure to wash your hands after using it. Because even if you have your fingers and you go to pet the cat, it's toxic to them. So that's the only thing I will say about that. Make sure you're using it when they're not around. Make sure you wash your hands after, and make sure that you wipe up any spills because, you don't want to hurt the cat. I'm giving it a good brush, just stripping it down here. I gave my hair a good chop because it was super, super, super dry. Like a sponge, like the rough part of a sponge, like brittle, horribly brittle, dry, horrible. And I gave it a good chop, and I think it's okay again. So, and I think the dryness was really just from the damage from the hair dye or chemicals, whatever I was doing to it. I think it was just damaged for a long time. And I kept chopping it a little bit, and then I finally decided to do a huge chop because I wasn't getting the damage. Cat. It has been incredibly hot here, much like other parts of the country and the world, even in Europe. I mean, everywhere's been super duper hot. It's gone up to 108 Fahrenheit today and yesterday. And yeah, I only have 2 pots of flowers remaining from the like 8 pots that I had. Cosmos, I think, and I don't even go water them. I feel so bad, but it's like an oven out there. The best thing to do is go in the morning or in the evening. I gotta make an effort to do that tomorrow. I want to show you again. See that the the growth is the hair dye. It's coming out here. Maybe it's hard to see, but I lightened it a little bit, and it's starting to. So this color is how my hair was when I was little. And over the years, over the last few years, I think it started getting more brown. So I colored it to try and make it look more like when I was younger. And it's starting to grow out again. So, but I'm leaving it alone just to prevent more dryness and more damage. I'll show you. So this is the color that I bought, still have yet to use because I want to allow my hair to kind of rest. It looks darker in the camera. It's just a nice light auburn, gingery color. But this is the Sally Hansen, how do you say it? The dye, the brand, it starts with an I. Onic, something. In the color ginger. That's the color here, which is my color. Maybe I'll get another one. It's perfectly shaded. But I got this, and this is the closest thing that I got at Target that I'll do when this is completely out. But it's quite frustrating that the hair turned darker. I just want it to look like it used to look, which is funny considering all of the years I spent dyeing it other colors. And now I want to go natural. And I'm noticing that my natural color got more brown. And here I am, ironically now, trying to buy dye colors that look the closest to what my original color was. When I spent years coloring it brown and dark red and blonde, everything but my real color, right? Now I'm trying to get back to my real color, and it's going away. Even without the paddle and the handle and everything, just having this part works really well. And I think it works even better now that I have the actual just like hand strength instead of holding the paddle. And I feel like I wasn't able to really get in there. Now I can brush it good. sound. And I cut it myself, and I think for the most part it's even. If not a couple inches. But whatever. I've been definitely not in the mood to do any videos during the day because it is awfully hot. We have the air conditioning, but we also have the little fans, little room fans. But I don't feel like doing a video during the day. So it's about midnight right now, and I finally feel cool enough to do a video. It's pretty bad. Even at night, it's like 80 degrees. So it's been like this before not last summer, but I think the summer before it. So it's been like this before. It's definitely nothing new. But I don't feel like doing a video when it's super duper hot. So I just lay there and eat popsicles. It's horrible. Um, so I did go to World Market today, and I got the digestive cookies from England and the chocolate ones. I got a package of scone mix. I'm excited to make that because I bought a jar of clotted cream, and I'm interested in seeing how it tastes. It's a little pricey, that store, but a jar is like this big for $10. That's a little much for that small size, but I'm gonna use it pretty sparingly. And I bought a scone mix so I can make my scones and put the cream on there and see how that is. I made 2 cakes. I've been baking like crazy. I made the one you saw the recipe for. The okay, so I made that apple brown pudding. I made a oh, okay, so it was a lemon cake with blueberry filling. That was so good. And then I made a chocolate cake yesterday, so I've been going crazy baking. When I was more towards the evening, because I definitely didn't want to run the oven when it was so hot. So, yeah, I've been going dessert crazy. And when baking cakes or whatever, brownies, I found that the box mix sometimes is incorrect. I do my own measurements and I like to add my own ingredients. So sometimes I'll add chocolate chips to make it extra chocolatey, or hot sprinkles or marshmallows to make like a s'mores. Or I'll add, like in this case for that lemon cake, it was a box of lemon cake, but it was with a can of blueberry pie filling. So I put it in there. So good, as you can imagine. It really is good. And So I just do my own thing. I don't stick to a recipe. I don't measure. I do what feels good. So it came out wonderfully. So I have cakes to spare now. So, yeah, all of you have been doing well. And just waiting for summer to end. I can't wait for fall. I already bought one fall decoration and I'm ready to go. There's definitely going to be a spirit. There's going to be 2 spirit Halloweens in my area. The one near the mall, a little bit closer to the mall, but there's another one that's going to be in our area. It's not, neither of them are open yet, of course. They just have the sign. So I'm excited for that. I am ready. Fall, winter, and spring are my favorites seasons. Not summer. Not the heat. Oh, my sunburn is gone. So that's good. See, all gone. It was peeling. It was so bad. I haven't had sunburn that bad in a long, long time. But yeah. I was trying to look at the different Halloween YouTube channels. But there's one that I love watching. He goes all over LA, all over the Los Angeles area, and occasionally Vegas, and just shows all these different spots, like tourist spots for like scary stuff. It's like Nick Massacre or something like that. But he shows all different, very like Adam the Woo style. Uh, the vlogger that passed away. Very much style. But just shows different spots and talks about the history and different tourist traps, whatever, or things going on. So it's really interesting channel. It's nice to learn about what's out there. I used to do a lot more vlogs and showing around, but I don't do that as much. Especially in my old channel, I used to do a lot of showing around and stuff. But anyway. But I'm ready for Halloween. Christmas is probably my favorite. I love Christmas lights and just everything about it. And I would have to say probably Halloween is my second. Used to be my first. But well, I love scary movies, so those are my 2 top. Summer's kind of boring. 4th of July fireworks. And the heat. Not fun. Anyway, I'll let you guys go for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a video request to do hairbrushing and oiling. It's been a while since I've done a video like this. I know that I'd love doing it more often when my hair was longer, but I hope you enjoyed it just the same. just the same with my shorter hair, and I just got scared. I turned off the camera really quickly. It's moonshine. Okay, bye bye, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for